The Vijayayar, or the kings of mystical knowledge, are wrathful deities who represent the power of the transcendental Buddhas over the passions. Although there are several such deities, there are 5 principal kings of mystical knowledge, also known as kings of light, each one considered to be an emanation of one of the 5 dhyani Buddhas. Each of these kings also correspond to the 4 directions, i.e., north, south, east, and west, as well as the center of the Buddhist cosmos. The kings of mystical knowledge are worshipped as individual deities in many esoteric traditions, and in groups of 5, primarily in the esoteric Buddhist schools of Japan. One of these, Yamantaka, who corresponds to the south and the Buddha Amitabha, is most commonly worshipped as an independent deity in the Himalayan region, as the destroyer of Yama and the conqueror of death. While Yamantaka is therefore Yama's nemesis, his representation mirrors Yama in many ways. He too often rides a buffalo, and is often depicted with a buffalo's head. Within Buddhism, terminating death is a quality of all Buddhas, as they have stopped the cycle of rebirth, also known as samsara. So Yamantaka represents the goal of the Mahayana practitioner's journey towards enlightenment, or the journey itself. On final awakening, one manifests Yamantaka, the ending of death. This statuette is in a Himalayan style and dates to the 19th century. It is now in the British Museum in London, and it shows Yamantaka in the Yab Yum pose, or the embracing posture, with his partner Vajravarahi. The gilded bronze statuette shows the hands of Yamantaka holding various symbols, and his right foot rests on deers, and the left foot on ducks. As a group, the 5 kings of mystical knowledge are most commonly worshipped in Japan, where from the 13th century they were transformed from esoteric deities to popular protector gods, guarding against evil forces. The kings of mystical knowledge are usually surrounded by flames, which are believed to be able to consume the passions. The kings are represented either as individual subjects of worship or in groups. As they are essentially esoteric beings and are wrathful emanations of the 5 dhyani Buddhas, they are often seen in groups in mandalas, where they are usually shown seated on lotuses, with Acalantha representing Vairocana at the center. In Japan, Acalantha images tend to generally show him holding a lasso and a sword while sitting or standing. He has braided hair which hangs to the left side of his head. The sword he wields may or may not be flaming, and is sometimes described generically as a jeweled sword, which is descriptive of the fact that the sword's pommel is in the shape of the talon-like vajra. This image is from the lecture hall of Toji in Kyoto. Here we see the jeweled sword with a vajra pommel, and his hair falling over his left shoulder.